Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome back to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I play the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Tom Rayleigh. Our scenario is Pyramids Under the Ice. It was written by Josh Harwood and his friend Jason West. Josh is the game master, and this is episode 6. Our recap will be given by Zane Fleming as his character, Dr. Leroy Curtis. So, without any further delay, let's begin our journey into the darkness. Zane?
They say when you're about to die, your life flashes before your eyes. Well, from my view on the ceiling, I can't tell if Jorgen's life is flashing before his eyes, but I can tell you by the look on his face, he probably just shat his snowsuit. I must admit, this expedition has brought up more questions than answers so far, and these mud creatures are just the tip of the iceberg. Or should I say pyramid? I don't know. Let me fill you in on how we got to this point. Dr. Z, Palmer, Jacob, and Jorgen, Angus, and myself finally made our way over to the other base, where all the staff had stripped down and walked out into the ice, leaving one lone member alone at the station, not to mention the gruesome sight we found in the freezer. Some of our party handled the dismembered limbs hanging from the ceiling better than others. Eventually, we made our way down into the tomb, for want of a better word. I still can't get over the sandstone in the ice. It makes no sense. We made our way into the next chamber, and I instantly noticed that the architecture was wrong. Everything seemed upside down, but that was impossible. As we entered the next chamber, I was once again taken by the pillars in the room. They appeared upside down. Light bulb moment. I'm an experienced climber. Yeah, have to be in my kind of work. They tend to put priceless artifacts in hard-to-reach places. I reached the top of the pillar, and to my surprise, I felt my weight shift, and I was able to stand on the ground, ceiling, whatever. I looked down at the others, taken aback and utterly confused. I got their attention, and the looks on their faces appeared to match the way I felt. When Coral entered, I saw me, I couldn't help but notice the twinkle in her eye when she was proud of me. God, I wish I didn't love that woman as much as I do. And I wish she would at least act like she doesn't love me back. Anyway, long story short, I got the team to the ceiling with Palmer's help, but Jacob chose to stay on the ground. Ceiling. No, ground. Whatever. He wasn't with us. He followed from below, and we went to the next chamber. We found some sarcophaguses. 24 in total. Some more ornate than others. He opened one and it contained mud. Not really that interesting in my opinion, but Jorgen basically creamed himself and couldn't get down the pillar fast enough, nearly broke his neck doing so. Once he joined Jacob, they opened another sarcophagus, and that's when the mudmen formed. Like I said, my life didn't flash before my eyes. In that moment, two things popped into my head. The two things I hold most dear in the world. Angus and Coral. And how I would do anything to keep them safe.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Jason. Josh.
Thanks, Tom.
A long week.
Thanks, Tom. That was good. Zane. So, you're all now witnessing these weird mud creatures. Some of you are looking up at them, down at them, whichever way you perceive. And Jorgen, you're right in front of one of them. Palmer.
Yeah.
Palmer seems to have. Palmer from up above, he seems to be looking a bit confused, like he doesn't seem to know where he is. And Jorgen, you're feeling a bit sweaty, very sweaty, and you're getting kind of pale. You almost feel like you're about to just pass out, but you don't. You're kind of just in that stillness in between, looking at this mudman, or whatever you perceive it as. And it's just there, not moving, just mud slipping off it and joining back at the bottom. And Napier, you're probably just watching Jorgen almost still as this, whatever this mudman is, just also still. So,
And as I recall, they're fairly tall. Is that right?
yeah, they're fairly tall. They're
When the mud runs down to the bottom, does it then also flow back up so that they don't start getting small on top?
Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. It's dropping down and then it's kind of just melding back into it. So what are you guys doing at this moment in time?
Does anybody have a baseball bat or something like it? It's mud. Kill it.
You put the lid back on. Somebody put the lid back on the sarcophagus. Just put the lid back on.
Climbed out of the sarcophagus?
No, it's just stood in it. I would say they're about 7 feet tall.
It's mud. Squish the top through it. Just squish it through it. Put the
Put
top
the
back
lid
on.
back on. Put the lid back on. Yeah.
Put a lid on it.
Jorgen, give me a hand.
Yeah. All right. I'll pick up one end of a lid.
Okay. Can I get strength rolls from you?
Yeah, I was gonna say those things are fucking heavy. Getting them off is fine, but yeah. Watch your fingers.
Regular pass.
That would be a hard pass.
Okay. I'm assuming you're both doing the same one, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's on one side, I'm on the other.
I would hope.
So yeah, it takes some time, but you push it through and you just see the mud cleanly.
Slice.
Like you've still got, slice, but you've still got the top half kind of just looking gormlessly in its open where eyes should be and a mouth should be, just staring at you and not moving.
Is the head moving when they when they went around? Did it follow them?
Nope, it just stayed in the exact same place.
Okay, so they've cut them off at the knees, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it doesn't seem to react.
Does it start to grow or anything from that where it cut? Okay.
No.
Is it moving?
Hello.
Yeah, talk to it, Jorgen.
It's not moving, Doc. It's kind of just
Nothing else seems to be working so far.
It doesn't respond to you, but one thing it does do is when you do say hello, its arm comes up.
I step away.
Jorgen, it wants to shake hands. Try it out.
Yeah, well, feel free.
Well, hang on. Let me just clarify, because does he put his hand out like a handshake, or does he go like that? Because those are two different. Okay.
Out like
Okay. Jesus, nasty mudman.
Oh. That's a
whole
different
different
story.
story. Yeah. Jesus.
Oh my god.
I turn to Dr. Z and I say, God, I thought hungry ghost pirates were bad.
It's I say hit it with something blunt.
Is there anything bigger around that I can just kind of hit it in the head with?
Don't have anything.
Hit him with something blunt, Jacob. Hit him with Jorgen.
Hit him.
I'm beginning to take these personally. I will hold out my hand from.
Don't
No
touch
problem.
it.
Don't touch it.
No, I'm not going to touch it. I have stepped away, but I would like to hold my hand out in the general, keep a foot between my hand and its, and just sort of move my hand around and see if it tracks it.
Okay. Before we do, I just want Dr. Z,
No.
Curtis, and Hawkins to roll a spot hidden for me.
Yes, sir.
Palmer's in his state of amnesia where he doesn't need to.
I got a 19.
I got a 4.
64 failed.
Okay, so Dr. Z and Curtis, you'll notice that the other sarcophaguses,
The ones that they opened, yeah.
well, obviously not all of them are open,
Yeah.
but there seems to be mud seeping out of the top of some of them.
Uh-oh.
So hang on, because they opened 3 sarcophagus in the beginning, right?
Yeah,
So is there 3 mudmen?
just two. It's just two. There's just one mudman.
Yeah.
One mudman, but the other one is kind of filling up with mud. So it's just
Okay, so the other 2 are filling up, and then the ones that are closed are starting to seep out.
Yeah.
Guys,
Where's Patrick?
What? What, Curtis?
the other sarcophaguses are starting to bleed mud.
We can see, yeah.
Oh, and the other 2 you opened are filling up.
Let's go close the other one, Jorgen.
Oh, and Jorgen.
I don't think that's going to do shit, honestly. I think we should save time by running the hell over.
Climb up here with us.
The muddy hand is when you were doing that, the muddy hand was following you.
Okay. Climb up here with us.
Here, give me a hand.
To climb up, or
Yeah, to give me a hand to climb up.
okay, yep. So we sort out the rope thing to get Jacob up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
staying down here anymore.
Let's get back up to the other floor and try to get out of here, I guess.
Dr. Z, Angus, Leroy, where are we?
What do you mean? Where are we? We're in the tomb. What?
What tomb? What are they doing on the ceiling?
We're on the ceiling. Wait, I don't know.
What's going on? This isn't making sense.
David,
Snap out of it, Palmer. Come on, this is not the time.
It's okay. You've suffered a profound shock. It's okay. Everything's going to be
Right.
fine.
Do I need to roll anything to help Jacob up?
Just roll a strength.
I've got a hold of David.
Okay.
I got a 30, which is a hard pass.
I got a 10 to back him up.
Yeah, you'll just.
And I'm right behind him.
Oh, we're gonna roll again then, apparently.
Yeah. Why not?
Don't put yourself out.
20. It's a hard pass.
And I got a 21, so yeah, also a hard pass.
Yeah, you get them both up. But as you get them both up, the security team who are with you and some of the others have kind of entered and
Oh shit!
like, what the fuck? And some of the security just start firing at this mud man.
Of course they do. And how does it react to that?
Like mud?
It cut well because you'll all be paying. It kind of just melts down, and then the mud kind of slips onto the floor, and then you'll notice that all the mud that's seeping out is kind of joining together in certain areas. But it's kind of not doing anything. It's just joining.
It's not reacting to being shot.
No, it didn't really react. It more of just melted itself to join the.
So is it just the security team? But is like Sam down there?
Yeah, Cole's down there.
Okay.
Everyone is coming. Oh, and also you will also notice Patrick is now here.
Hey, Patrick, you know what's going on down here, man. Why don't you tell us, or tell us how to fix this? Because I know you know, and I know you see me up here. Don't act like you don't.
I don't know anything about this.
All right, I'm gonna shoot right by his feet.
You're okay.
Do I need to roll a shot to make sure I shoot near his feet and not hit his foot?
Hopefully you fail.
yeah, exactly. Headshot.
Just try hitting it with the butt end of your rifle.
Oh yeah, I just use my. I've got my rifle with me, so I can like.
I think a bullet is just going to go through, but whack.
Oh no, I'm shooting. I'm not shooting at the mud thing. I'm shooting at the. My first thought was actually because I know David's got some explosives, so I was just going to drop them down. Throw them up, which would then drop them down and then blow everything up and.
Yeah, including us. We're inside of a building.
Yeah.
Made out of sandstone, which is really easy to.
So do I need to roll anything to shoot at Patrick's feet?
If you're just doing, are you just shooting at his feet? I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'm just doing. It's just like an intimidation thing, like because he's not talking. I don't know anything about this. I'm shooting at his feet, and I'm just going to be like, "Start talking, Patrick."
Well, all of a sudden, head of security just goes, "Don't do that again, Dr. Curtis."
Mud monsters.
Shouldn't you idiots be doing something about those things?
I lean over to Angus and goes, "Looks like we've got another name for the naughty list. Head of security."
One of the security kind of goes up to the mud because obviously he's the one who shot the thing. This security officer is Ben, and he kind of just walks up to the mud pile and just like, "Hey, boss, seems to just be a pile of mud now." And then all of a sudden, can you all do spot hidden, actually?
Don't get it on your boots, Ben.
An 03.
That's not a good roll.
I only really need one of you to pass because you'll probably
fail.
Won't be
Fail.
91.
I wasted an 03 on that.
That is a fail.
So Dr. Z, you'll notice that the pile that he's near grabs onto doesn't grab onto it, attaches to his leg, and more mud starts to come.
Get away from there.
Starts to go up. It's like, what the? And he just starts shooting at the mud on the ground, and it's just getting up, and it kind of just consumes him.
It's matrixing him.
Yeah. And then
Okay, that's our cue to get the fuck out of here.
The pile just drops down.
And there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
I charge at Dr. Curtis and try to get him by the collar and start shouting,
Okay,
please, Dr. Curtis,
if he's coming for me, I am.
Can you all do sanity rolls, please?
I'm going to do.
Please don't lock me in one of those things.
Hang on, so I'll do sanity first, but then I'm going to roll a dodge from Jorgen. Sanity 41 is a pass.
Fail.
Okay. The pass, take 2.
2, okay.
The fail.
I got an extreme success on grappling you.
The fail is what? D6?
What's your number, Jorgen?
Rolled a 5 out of 25.
Okay.
Please don't lock me away in one of those boxes with mud.
I also got a extreme on dodge, so it's the attacker wins. Is that correct?
Attacker wins.
Okay, cool. So he's got a hold of me. You really don't want to be this close to me.
I'm just right up in your face. Please don't lock me in those things. We must run away, but I need you to promise me you will not lock me in a box full of mud, man.
I would say, as everyone who's
I can't run away when you're on top of me.
As everyone who's part of like the squad is in the this area, but the door that they all came into just kind of closes.
Fuck. Okay.
But the other end.
Our end. Okay. Okay, I'm going to violently throw Jorgen off me.
So on the map, the door that opens is the one that goes to way up / down.
Okay, so I got a 26th on my grapple to throw Jorgen off me.
All right. I would not really resist at all. So
okay, so I'm throwing him off, and I'm running for the pillar because I'm going to abseil up, down, whatever. And I'm going to go get Coral and get her up, and then get the guys up the top through the other. I'm getting us out. Because who's now locked in that room? It's Sammy, Coral, Patrick, all those people?
Security, all the expedition team pretty much who came down with you.
Where's the door at?
So the door that opened is the one that's way up / down on the map. If you've...
Oh, okay.
You'll probably now understand why I put way up / down now.
Right.
Right. Okay, so the door that's closed is the one from the first chamber to the third chamber, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whichever chamber you're in, that's so going to the entrance. You can't from that way.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna abseil down to the bottom, and get Sammy and to start climbing up and get Coral. I don't give a shit about the rest of them.
Okay, Sammy's good at climbing and he gets up fine. So
okay, cool. How do I get Coral up?
Well, Coral's good at climbing as well. So
well, she's a climber, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, she gets up fine.
Is Kim down here? No, she's up the top, eh? She stayed up top.
Did Kim go over it?
Kim's not up here with us.
No, Kim's down there. Kim's down.
Oh, no, but I mean, I don't think she came down to the tomb. I thought she was one of the people to stay,
She stayed back at the station.
But now that,
they've come down. So is she in there now? Okay,
yeah.
I grabbed Kim as well.
Okay, I'll do a...
You grab Kim with this arm and Coral with this arm, and with your teeth, you climb up the rope.
What is going on with my rolls that she passed?
Excellent. She's very athletic.
Yeah, she is.
This is not bode well for my rolls later.
Okay, so, and then I'm obviously going to, as I'm climbing back up, I'm like, Angus, get people moving! Other room, now!
Let's go, everyone. I start herding everybody down towards the other door.
More people start to climb up. More people start to climb up as the mud's kind of moving towards the big group of people.
Yeah.
And there's gunfire going on. So as you're all going, I'll just say you get there because the mud's kind of doing its own thing at the minute.
Yeah.
When you get there, you enter another room. It's smaller than the rooms you've been in. But there seems to be, where you are, a ladder that goes down down to another floor by what seems to be. What it looks like. But it looks like if you're on the up roof / floor, you can climb up it and climb down it as well. So
just now with the Mudmen, were we in chambers 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Yeah, we
were in 3. Yeah.
And now that we are upside down, there are doors that go into other rooms besides the 3. All right, I just clarifying.
Yeah, but they weren't. These doors weren't visible till you were actually
up there.
Yeah.
Right.
But
now there's a ladder that's going to another floor that we haven't been to before.
Yeah. And
do we risk taking it or?
And as you enter this room, the door to the second chamber closes. So
so we've got no option.
Seems to be like you're being trapped.
Looks like we have no choice.
But
and I think we should go now. I'm screaming through the doorway. Shit!
When that door closes, does it cut people off so they can't get to where we are?
There are a few people who follow. There are a few people who do get up to you and follow you. Patrick is one of them.
Damn it!
And the trackers, the 2 trackers, come with you. and head of security is with you and one of the other security. But the security officers who didn't get to you, the other 3 Pira Industries people.
Shit.
And Dr. Chen Wu, they're all stuck on the other side, and you can kind of hear screams coming from the other side.
How about Dr. Carlisle?
They are. Did they come? Yeah, they are with you.
One
now.
of them came with us.
Yeah,
the wife. Yeah.
Then Robert joined you guys.
Okay.
And so we've got both of them with us now.
So when Patrick joined you guys, everyone joined.
Right. Okay.
Palmer's confused all the hell where the hell he is, but he's just sticking with the mission, sticking close to Dr. Z, just trying to stay focused in that world of just keeping Dr. Z safe.
What's have you rolled for how many hours you're going to be out, Palmer?
Do I do that now?
Well, you could have done that when you took the damage.
But he wouldn't remember. That's right, folks. Angus Hawkins will be here all week.
Hey, we hope.
So,
okay, so we've got a bit of time, like, because even if it's an hour, he's still going to be out of it. Okay, so basically, we need to go up this. Is it up ladder or down the ladder?
Use the ladder.
You're going up because you're upside down, so you need to go up the ladder.
Okay. Okay. I mean, we've got nowhere else to go, so there's no pillars that we can climb down in this section to get out, correct?
Yeah, there are your normal pillars.
Yeah.
But if these doors are closing, the bottom doors must be closing as well.
Right. Good call. All right. Yeah. Let's head up the ladders, guys. Come on.
Send them up
We
first.
don't want to
Send
get
Coral and
blocked off.
send Coral up first, and send Coral and Kim up. Get them going first. Get them out of the way.
Refer to the ladies.
Yeah. Plus, if anything's waiting for us at the other end of the ladder, then you know what? We had a good run.
Yeah, head of security Kane kind of says, "I'll take the rear," so he kind of.
Of course you would, buddy. Yeah. I knew you and Patrick had a close relationship.
Would you get up the ladder?
All right, let's go.
Can you all do spot hiddens if you're climbing up the ladder for me?
Right.
I hope this isn't for the little spot of pee in my pants.
36 on that, which is a hard pass.
Failed.
I did make the suggestion that we should have peed on the mud, and that would have diluted it. It would have been too wishy-washy to pull themselves together.
So the people who passed, you will see that the mud is now coming through under the doorways. Well, the sandstone work and stuff.
Oh, it's climbed up.
No, because
it's coming through the door.
As you're climbing up, because for a minute, as you're climbing up, you'll feel because you're going to change.
We're doing the gravity shift.
Yeah, you're going to change twice because you'll go up, it'll feel weird, but then you'll be back to normal if you keep climbing.
Yeah.
And as you're climbing up, that you see the mud's coming under. So it is following.
Okay. All right, guys. Looks like we're on a time crunch here. We've got to move quick.
Okay, so you will find yourself at what's marked on the stuff as map 2.2.
Map 2.2.
Here it is. Okay.
Is it? Hang on, I've got map 2.2 and then handout 6.
Yeah,
I don't
me
have
too.
that one. I don't have map 2.2.
It should be right at the bottom.
Right at the
I
bottom
don't
of
see
the
it.
whole handout.
It says second level.
Go about 3 pages back.
3
says,
pages back.
Or 3 pages forward, but we're upside down.
Yeah. Basically, the
Matt,
second and third level are right at the bottom of the handout. So.
Found it. Page 13. Cool. So are we coming? We're in the way up.
Yeah, no, you're on entrance from first level.
Okay, cool.
And as it says on the map, when you come up, you notice that on both the up and the down, there are more sarcophaguses.
Of course there is.
But these are open, and they've actually got bodies in them.
Like genuine bodies.
Genuine bodies that don't look like they've been there that long.
Are they naked?
Are they mummified?
No. They are
Just dead bodies.
Some are naked, some are partially naked, but they look like they've probably been there for like a couple of days.
We wouldn't recognize any of the people from the crew of the small base here.
No, nothing recognizable. They just
Do they look like they've begun to rot in any way, or are they look like just asleep?
They look asleep, but there's like wounds in them. So there's like old wounds that look fresh wounds basically. So they seem dead to you.
Okay, I expect fresh zombies as opposed to old muddy zombies.
Remember the last time these guys found a body in one of these tombs, and they took it back to the station, and it woke up and kissed a lady, and her stomach exploded. So everyone just
no kissing.
Yeah.
I
noticed.
That's an excellent point. I think we will avoid doing medical examinations for now.
And
just run like it.
At the other straight opposite, as you've come up / down, there's an upside down wooden door and an actual normal wooden door, and a right way up for you guys wooden door that leads into what's marked on your map as treasure room.
Okay, so the right way up one goes to the treasure room, and there's an upside down door that also goes to the treasure room?
Yeah. So you're still keeping with the 2 gravity things.
Gravity levels? Okay.
Yeah. So you could still be upside down and go into that room, and right way up and go into that room.
So I wonder if this is a maze, and we're supposed to know which one to open and not open the other one.
Let's open both. I'll jump off.
Well, if we're supposed to know that, we are probably screwed.
I'll jump off the ladder where I feel as soon as I come out. No.
Yeah.
You guys jump off where we first come out. I'll keep going up until I feel my weight shift.
And we'll open up both doors.
We'll open both doors.
I don't want Angus going by his own, so I'll go with him as well.
Okay.
Very good.
I'll open the other door.
Yeah, Angus and Leroy, you'll be followed by the 2 trackers, Benny and that. Those 2 will come with you.
Yeah.
Everyone else will kind of stay with everyone.
This is possibly the first time we've split the party, and we're all in the same room at the same time.
We're breaking new ground
down here.
Yeah, we got it.
All right.
So I will go with Dr. Z to the
Alice's
doorway and here.
I am going to open up the door and step behind it as I open it.
Yeah, we should open them at the same time.
Well.
At exactly the same time.
All right.
Just in case.
Right next to Dr. Z. I'm trying to stay in the moment. I'm putting my handgun away, taking out the MP5, and I'm right there next to you, Dr. Z.
All right.
So, since I'm standing alone in the doorway, I will see what I can see.
Well, on the count of 3. So is 1, 2, 3 open like that? Okay.
Oh, okay. After not like 1, 2, 3.
Open. Right.
Okay.
No.
All right. Got
So,
it.
so
Got it.
opening on 4 after 3.
On 0.
Are we doing Mississippi counts or?
We'll just count it out loud and get the same rhythm. Ready?
Okay.
Patrick literally just goes, "Hurry, Vert! Hurry up!"
Shut the fuck up, Patrick. No one
We're-
asked you.
We are tactical professionals.
We will count backwards. So 3, 2, 1, and then 0. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0. And then we open up the doors.
Okay.
Nothing
Okay,
happened.
That was
Nothing.
anticlimactic.
That's what she said.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Well, let's peek inside.
I'm standing in the doorway. What do I see?
You just see, as it says it's called, you just see treasure.
But
It
it's
just
the
says
treasure
treasure room in
on the
here.
floor.
There's giant black
mean
letters
like-
that say treasure
Like
room.
treasure from thousands of years ago, or
Yeah,
priceless
some,
DVDs.
yeah. You see like old like priceless vases, jewelry.
Egyptian?
a
Is
mix
any of
of
it clothing or rings or anything you could wear?
no clothing or rings or anything like. Well, there are rings. Sorry, there are like rings as jewelry rings. So.
Was Jorgen shopping for
Oh,
Christmas?
fine.
I know.
I run in.
This isn't eBay,
putting
Jorgen.
them on.
There are like gold.
I run in and
bars.
start putting them on.
You're touching
Okay.
the. Are you wearing gloves?
Archaeologically,
No.
is it Egyptian-looking stuff?
Some of it is, but then you get a bit weird when you get to like. There's some like modern-looking paintings in there as well,
Ah,
and there's a bet you were joking about, it, but there are like DVDs and stuff around, like old school DVDs.
Almost like a time capsule.
Yeah, it seems to be, and it just seems to be a bit from each like era. So
but if somebody is bringing little bits and pieces of each time period here,
You know, correct me if
Dr.
I'm
C
wrong,
should see
Angus, but
us.
the ancient Egyptians, when they buried the pharaohs, they would bury them with all their treasures, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So they'd have plenty of nice things
Yeah.
to take into the afterlife.
But what if the people in there in the tomb, they're like being buried as pharaohs, and all their treasures are being buried with them, and they keep, over time they're putting new people, like new leaders down here, or whatever the case may be,
Like,
and
this is all
burying.
their
And that's
shit.
why, this is all this shit piling up.
but where are they getting them? Are they making
Lots
little?
of-
And all the sarcophagus down the bottom, because they would sometimes bury the servants and like the those sorts of people with the pharaohs.
You know how long it's been since I was in school for this?
But,
Yeah.
Not just servants, but also guardians. They would have guardian beings. But meanwhile, I'm trying to look for
awoke the
batteries.
Guardians, Jorgen. You awoke the Guardian.
No, I did not open the sarcophagus. It says that was that
He
was
opened
Dr.
one of them.
Napier.
He
I
opened
just
one of them.
I just got excited and went to examine mud once they were open.
it
by
is
the way,
I'm looking for batteries.
it's an interesting theory, but why would the Pharaoh want a copy of Journey's greatest hits?
Who would not want a copy of
Who
Journey's
would
Greatest
not
Hits?
want a copy of Journey's Greatest Hits?
I lost my virginity to that tape.
I was there. No.
That is going to be some clarification right out of the gate. He was not there in that regard. Hey,
Devil's
I
He was
was-
there
I
when
was on
the
I
CD
was on the top
recorded.
bunk. I was on the top bunk.
by the way, as you came in on the left, you see another like ladder that goes up/down, depending on
Okay.
your perspective.
All right, everyone, leave. Don't touch anything. Put everything you've put back. Whatever. Let's get the fuck out of here.
And
But I
you
got
do
the
notice
Goonies.
Kane
The
on
Goonies?
his end. Kane on his end closes the door, and Benny closes the wooden door on their end as well. So the wooden doors are closed.
So we have one more level to go up.
So we didn't even look at any of those tombs.
Do we
closely.
notice that the rooms are getting smaller, like we're going up into a pyramid?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
They are-
still looking for batteries.
Jorgen, you won't find any batteries.
Is
No
there
batteries.
anything to play the DVDs on? Well,
Oh,
okay, if we are leaving, I'm wearing some of these rings. I'm taking them with me.
DVD.
Oh,
Those are antiques. What would we have to play?
There does seem to be like old DVD players and video players and
Yeah, but
stuff.
you need electricity.
Exactly.
Jorgen, we can pick you up a Betamax if you'd like. I think I saw one over here on the shelf.
Hey, those were very good. That
Right
was a conspiracy. VHS was way crappier. You don't know. You were not old enough,
I
Up the
don't know
ladder.
what
technically.
VHS is.
Jordan, but
I say, hey, Jorgen, hold this, and I hand him a Galaxy Note 7 that's smoking.
All right. Let's go up this last ladder. I don't know that it's the last ladder, but I think that the rooms are getting smaller and smaller as we go. Any mud down below?
What in the room you're in?
Yeah.
No, you seem fine in here.
But it does seem that we have to all climb up the ladder to get into the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
so
There's no other
our
entrance.
doctors, Curtis, etc., are they on our ceiling right now?
No, we're switched.
Yeah.
So we're
Okay,
in the
but
treasure.
to us, you're on our ceiling.
We're in the treasure room. Some of the treasure's on the ceiling, some is on the floor.
Yeah.
There's a ladder, but in the ceiling there is another hole going to the next level.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
but not in the floor.
Our ceiling, their floor.
technically on the ceiling, on the floor, whichever perspective you're.
Does
Yeah.
the ladder for us reach them?
Yeah, it's just like how
Okay,
you
so
saw
they
in
can
the-
get up. All right, cool.
So you will be climbing down, and we will be above you from your perspective, climbing head to head toward you.
Yep.
No, head to feet. Toward you.
Before you do that, can someone
Oh, head
can you
to
order
head.
a spot hidden for me?
What did you
Wait,
say,
what?
Josh?
A spot hidden before you go up the ladder.
Yeah.
Roll an extreme.
Failed.
I'm afraid my sanity is
Right.
beginning to crumble.
Everybody roll a spot hidden or just
Yeah, everyone.
I feel.
09?
Okay.
He may not remember anything, but he's looking closely at stuff.
So the people with past, you
Staying
notice there seems to be like an old looking journal. It seems very out of place compared to everywhere.
nearby or far away or
By the ladder, but it's kind of been dropped down, so it's on the roof to the hole basically.
It's on Dr. Z's roof.
Yeah, but it's by the ladder, so it's almost like someone dropped it.
So it's by our feet.
hey guys,
Yeah.
And
Look.
even,
by the ladder.
well, it is a journal.
Well, I'm wearing gloves, so
Does
I'll
anybody
grab it.
know how to read?
Okay, I've got
Start
gloves on,
reading.
so I'll pick it up and hand it to Angus. Are you
Um,
you're wearing gloves, Angus?
Oh, I got the best gloves.
Okay, good, sweet.
I hope this will help anyone who finds this. I apologize for how cryptic this may seem, but I promise this will help you. How many sticks does it take to make a cross? How many fingers does a human have? How many corners does a triangle have? What number is the letter F in the alphabet? Also, the computer password is ACAIGBDD. Hopefully the right people have found this and not one of them.
One of them.
21036. are the answers.
Okay. 2, 10, 3, 6.
That's if you count the thumbs as fingers. Which
Ooh.
I'm a medical doctor, and these are all phalanges.
Phalanges.
These are just opposable phalanges as opposed to these phalanges. By the way, your toes are also phalanges, but they are feet, not their toes, not fingers.
Okay, so yeah, you've read that, but it's the only readable page in there.
Part
And
of the book, right?
It's signed by Jeremy Acaster.
Is he any relation to the comedian?
Yeah.
No, he could be. I love.
This is all some crazy joke from.
I love James Acaster.
Yeah, same. He's brilliant.
Okay, so yeah, so what are you going to do now? You've read that. Are you going to keep going up or down or wherever you are?
Well, we'll see if we can find something that these letters.
I'm shouting "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey.
Okay. So, so yeah, so you're going to continue up the ladders, everyone, yeah?
Yes.
Or down? Okay.
We're going through the new hole.
Yeah.
So, as you go through it, it's 2.3, yeah? That's what I've put it as on the map, I think?
Yeah.
On the handout?
Oh.
2.3.
Top / bottom. Oh, okay. So where are we coming up on here?
Hold up. Let me just get. You are coming up to the rectangular thing near the study,
Okay, cool.
but that door into the study seems locked. It's like locked with a padlock.
Is it a wooden
Okay.
one?
It's not a wooden one. It's like some kind of metal you've never. It's very shiny metal. It doesn't seem like anything you've seen before.
Well, you have a gun.
Adamantium.
We can smash that lock. Is it a master?
Is it a modern padlock or some sort of
It
old
doesn't.
medieval?
It seems a bit weird to you. It seems a bit weird to you because it's made out of the same metal as
Right,
the
okay, that's what I
sword.
was going to ask, yeah.
But it does have still have like numbers, but it's not your normal look under you. It's more digital. It's like you just it looks like a padlock,
Okay.
but
Yeah, 21036.
Yep.
Okay. Punch it in. 2, 10, 3, 6.
yeah, it comes undone.
Good call, Dr. Z.
Dr. Z, the
I-
puzzle
I-
master.
I think you would have figured it out for yourself.
And if you
All right.
didn't, you would have probably figured it out by above the door. There are 4 symbols, which was actually one of the handouts because, yeah, I added it in. But there are 4 symbols.
Hang on. The code to the lock is written above the door.
Yeah, but in not
In
in
emojis.
yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, it's a terrible security system.
It's in wingdings.
Well, in case they forgot their own combination.
Okay,
But
cool. So
I
yeah,
will-
I'm going to open the door, but with my Desert Eagle like ready to go.
I will just say so you will have to. The door was only on the right way up, as if it was you were going up for a pyramid. So you would have to be.
So
On
we
the
have to flip
ceiling?
around. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to be on the ceiling. Yeah.
Right.
So okay. So me and Angus were. We
We've
were
now
because we were
all
climbing down.
No. Yeah. So everyone other than Leroy and Angus would be on the right.
And the 2
So-
trackers who followed us. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's
we all
fine. We
went up
would've-
there
we
'cause
would've
it's
just
the only
flipped
hole
around,
to go
yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would have. Yeah, you would have come out and.
We're all on the same
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, you'd be all with everyone.
Mm.
So yeah, but the door opens and
Crowded as shit in here.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this space.
However, Kane has stayed down. He's like just guarding down there.
Okay.
And the trackers went back down as well, so they're with
Okay.
Kane. So he's not alone. But the Carlisle, Sam, Coral, Kim, and the Carlisles and Patrick are with you.
Yeah.
They're all with you. So yeah, as you enter the study, you've got another door.
Oh.
But the study is very modern. It's got like the walls are like made of like a leopard print, like wallpaper. And there's like a chandelier, there's a proper desk, and there's a computer as well.
Can I go to that computer?
Yeah,
I'm-
you can
matter
go
of
to a
fact,
computer.
I'd like to go to that computer and try to turn it on and see if it'll fire up.
Hey,
Yeah.
how you
Please see the bottoms of everyone's feet.
Yeah, it just turns on. You turn it
I
on.
would like to check for mud.
Oh yeah, no mud. There's no mud in here. But you don't know if the mud's been following you up, so it could still be following
Well,
you.
that's why I asked. May I check the bottoms of everyone's feet, please?
Look at my
Sure.
feet. There you go.
Yeah,
Ah,
everyone seems fine to you.
all right.
I lean over
That's
to
good.
Angus and I go, of course Jorgen has a foot fetish.
Of course he does, weirdo.
Hawkins, the computer turns on fine.
Nice. Is it asking me for a password?
It's asking you for a password.
I enter ACAIGBDD.
Doesn't work.
Son of a
Yes.
ACAIBDD. Computer.
AIGB, down, down.
There's
Down
no
arrow, down arrow.
G.
Up, down, down, left, right, BA, select.
Nope.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
ACAIBDD. No G.
You don't have a G?
Is the cap locks on?
Oh, yeah, case sensitive.
Ah.
Is it
No.
plugged in, sir?
It doesn't seem
How about
to be.
the numerical values of those letters?
It doesn't seem to be lettered. It doesn't seem to be, because it even comes up after a while. Says this password requires numerical.
Ah,
So the
There
numbers
you
of the
go.
corresponding of the...
Well, I guess it would be 110,
It's
Uh,
so simple. The
12479.
files are in the computer.
that's
Just crack the damn thing open.
Can I do a spot hidden to see if they wrote the password anywhere around the computer like they did that door?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Or if someone wants to do an idea as well, you
It's on
can.
a post-it note.
just
Press
write the numerical equivalents of the letters.
That's a hard success on that.
Yeah, you don't see a password around.
Damn it. Well, that's the extent of my investigative
An
skills.
idea roll?
Yeah, you can do an idea roll.
How about 1319244? The numerical values of the letters.
It works. The password.
I've said that twice.
You did. It was Jorgen's idea.
Yep.
Great idea, Dr. Z. That's
Well,
using the noggin.
I don't know how these old antique computers work. It should have just answered your question when you asked it.
Gee, I'm pretty glad that you're here, Dr. Z. No one
Straight
else
away,
is coming up with good ideas.
as it comes on, the computer seems to make a weird noise and seems to become like a disco dance
Dial-up internet.
party.
Yep, dial up internet.
But then this comes up, and then once this has come up, which is handout 7, it just then shuts off after about 30 seconds, and the computer seems to not turn back on.
It's a
Don't
crappy
trust me.
font. It's a crappy font on this computer.
Don't trust them! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, 4 circled.
Hmm.
Okay.
1, 2, 4, 7, 9.
I'm guessing them as these naked people.
Or the Peary people.
Yeah, well, I mean, I already don't trust Patrick, so
Patrick is like stood there around the computer as well, and he's kind of just staring at you.
Right, like that's a surprise.
Hey,
You
you're not
fucked
very
my
helpful.
fiance.
Oh, get over it. It's 2025.
So, Patrick pipes up and goes, "What the fuck are we gonna do? We've got killer mud down there. We got weird corpses in sarcophaguses down there. We've lost some of the crew already. What the fuck are we doing?"
Your
Well, I think
expedition,
you should stay calm and remain rational, please, sir. Then I continue shouting, "Don't stop believing."
Maybe my expedition, but
Or
I didn't.
throwing in, "Don't trust them" now and then.
I believed there was a sandstone staircase. I didn't believe it actually led anywhere.
Who would put a staircase somewhere that doesn't lead anywhere, Patrick?
Who knows? Crazy
This is
people.
not an MC Escher.
Does this whole area look like somebody lives here?
Yeah. This looks like someone, because it's very clean and well kept. So it does look like someone's been here.
Somebody lives here. Let's find them. Well,
Okay, is there another door?
Yeah, there's another door. It's a wooden door, and it doesn't seem to be a padlock on it or anything like that.
Okay. Let's see what's through here. Are there books? You called it a study. Are there books and things on the wall?
Yeah, there's loads of bookcases with books on.
Look at all these old, ancient, antique things that are meant to convey information.
But they are like very old school books. You've got like H.P. Lovecraft's Call of Cthulhu on.
Well, ever since President Trump banned books from the use in schools, books have been obsolete. So
he's also got there's like a 50-inch TV above the wooden door, and then there's like by that wooden door there's like a little shelf, and there's a few DVDs. Some of them that stick out, it's like The Thing and stuff like that are on there. So.
Oh, great.
Is there
So
any cameras?
right?
Yeah, no, yeah, he's got like horror movies and that. This is all like.
Is there any cameras?
No cameras in here.
Can
Okay,
we turn the
good.
TV on and see what the last thing is? If it's showing anything like from the other side of the door, or if there's
Yeah, has he DVR'd anything?
Yeah, you can have a look. There's the remote on the desk. So.
Oh God, I hope it's not Twilight.
Oh, it's a recorded message to us.
What?
So as you turn it on, you actually notice there's multiple camera points that I keep switching between, and it seems to be the Henderson base that I keep switching between.
It's a security.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Is there any kind of weird things going on those screens? What am I seeing up here?
You're just seeing like Mac walking around doing some stuff. Just not like the people who stayed behind just doing some stuff.
Well, whoever this room belongs to has been watching us the whole time.
However, can you all do a spot hidden? No, I can't.
But I failed. Is there a pad of paper and a pen?
Yeah,
I'm gonna pass.
I got one here for you. Yes.
Fail.
I take them and start writing out the Fibonacci sequence.
Yes, it's not that. I already looked. It starts as prime numbers, but that's not consistent.
So the people who pass, what you see on the camera is you're actually, because there are outside security cameras. and you actually see some naked people like surrounding Henderson base. Like when it cuts through these outside, there seems to be just circling around it, and they're holding hands. And one of the faces looks like Connor. He's the security officer.
Well, Connor's not dead.
But then they just after like a few seconds, they let go and walk off into the distance.
All right, let's see what's through this other door.
Okay. Who's going through first? That's what I want to.
I'll open the door.
Okay.
But I'm stepping. Is it open in towards us? Away from us?
It seems to go both ways. Seems to go both ways.
Hey, Patrick, why don't you...
Well, I'm fairly distracted by writing out the Fibonacci sequence, so it could be that I just see him open a door and walk through it, but...
I'll open it, but I won't. I'm holding it open for other people to walk through. To their
Right, that's, yeah.
Okay, we'll say Jorgen.
If I peripherally notice that while I'm writing.
Hey, Jorgen, can you do a spot hidden as you enter? Just...
Sure. Yeah, let's see. That is a hard pass.
So in the middle of the room it's got like wooden panels going. It's a wooden paneled room. Seems quite modern again. There seems to be like a little kitchen area in the corner. There seems to be like a toilet area in another corner. Seems to be like a sleeping area in another corner. And a dining area in another corner. And in the middle, there's an altar with 3 crystals. A blue one, a red one, and a green one.
What the hell?
Have we come in the room yet?
Yeah, everyone.
To see this?
By now, everyone, yeah.
And is that altar, do I recognize that altar from the cave that me and Leroy went?
Going
or
by,
is it the size that I recalled that was missing from between the two?
I'll say. It might not be the exact same one, but it seems similar in
size and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, let me say something. I don't know if you're thinking this yet or not, but in the phrase that was down below, down or up above, or whatever it is, he said, I hope you are the right people. And he has now given us a series of puzzlers to see if we can figure out how to get to the next clue. This is starting to feel like a rats in a maze test that we are being tasked to solve a problem.
So if you figure it out and I eat your brain, I will know how to do it.
Well, yes, if you are zombified, but if you're not zombified, then eating my brains will just possibly give you a disease like that.
Can everyone
I'm pretty sure if you tried to eat Dr. Z's brains, Palmer would put a bullet in you.
Probably.
Can everyone do a spot hidden around the room for me?
Plus, I would not like it very much at all. Oh, I got the 7.
Critical success. I rolled a 1.
Just a normal pass.
So nothing sticks out except from on the table. There seems to be an old like.
I don't know if you heard me. I did. I got a critical.
Yeah. It seems to be like
okay. All right. Just checking.
It seems to be like a tape recorder that someone's recorded a message on or something. Everything looks clean in here as well. So it does look like someone...
Too clean?
Not too clean. Just clean as if someone's been living it.
Also, the crystals are RGB.
And
like they're projected.
And they are they are like lit as well. They're not. They're like lit up, so they are like shining off a bit as well.
This is like an old-fashioned hologram.
So we're going to play that tape.
Well, let's play the tape.
Okay, so As you play the tape, you hear a voice. Well, you don't hear a voice straight away. You hear like muffling
Panic.
and
Yeah.
scratching, and it's like,
how do you get this thing to work?
fuck. Alright. If anyone is listening, hopefully the right people are listening. So I don't have time. Why am I messing this up? Right. What the hell is this? I'm trying to figure this stuff out. Give me a second. Okay. So I need you to go into their home. You need to find a way into their home. They are not allowed to summon him. If they do, we are fucked. It's too late for me. It's just too late. So do this for me. Go find them. Just walk where you've seen them the most go. Walk in the distance, you'll come across it. It's very easily. You can very easily see it. Just find it. Sneak in there. Shut down their radio tower. I left a code on my computer for it. And just stop them. Kill them if you have to. Just don't let them get to this floor. Don't let them get to these crystals. Do not. Whatever you do, don't. Ah, shit, I gotta go. And it kind of cuts out.
Do any of us recognize that voice?
Nope, not recognizable. From safe assumptions, you can probably assume it's the same guy who wrote the notes, Jeremy Acaster. From safe assumptions.
Was there a laugh track? No.
I'm going to go back into the study and back to the door that was at the at where we first came up.
Yeah.
And I want to close that door and lock it if it's possible to lock it from the inside.
As you go to that door, can you do a listen roll for me?
Sure. One.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, you're like superhero. Yeah, you just hear gunfire from down below, and you just hear, Benny, get up quick! I'll cover you. And you just see Benny and his partner. They just run through and just say, "Close the door." And then you just hear screams of Kane, just whatever's going on down there. You assume he's dead. Hawkins. Only Hawkins can hear this.
I would like to go up to the altar and take a closer look at these crystals.
Okay.
Be careful, Dr. Z.
I'm not going to touch anything. Unless it looks like it's safe to touch them, in which case...
Do you want to do a spot hidden for me? Or, yeah, spot hidden. We'll do.
38, which is... Where's my... Oh, I set all this other stuff on top. Where did it go? I've been shuffling all the papers. Yeah, it's a regular.
Okay.
Crystals, they are playing music.
What? So yeah, the crystals, when you look into them, they seem to, the more you stare at them, the more they seem to show different areas. So in the red one, the more you look at it, you seem to see like a flat icy world in it when you look at it. And then that's in the red one. In the blue one, you see like planets and like space. And then in the green one, you see like a desert that goes on for miles.
Guys, when I look into these crystals, they are like some sort of like television transmission crystals or something. I'm seeing it looks like landscapes inside of them. How big are these crystals? Like that?
Like that?
Are they just setting on the table?
No, they're kind of holed up in like little crystal holder looking things, like candle holders.
Crystal holders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're removable, right?
Yeah, you can move them.
Well, if we're supposed to not let anybody get a hold of these, I'm going to reach out and see if I can pluck the red one from whatever it's setting on.
You wearing gloves?
Yeah, I'm always wearing gloves because of germs. Eek.
As you touch it, nothing. Which one did you touch? The red
The
one.
red, yeah.
Yeah, and everything seems fine as you're touching it.
So I look at everybody and I shrug my shoulders and I stick it in my pocket.
Okay.
Why don't everybody grab one?
As you stick it in your pocket, you start to feel a little bit hot in that area.
Okay, hold on. There might be radiation. I'm going to.
Oh, that's not good.
Did you take it out? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I've taken it back out again.
Okay. If you look at that area, you'll notice there is like burning on your skin.
Fuck me. It's probably radioactive.
I'll take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Oh shit!
The skin on the leg or the skin of the hand pulling out?
On his leg, like it's actually gone through, but on his glove, it's fine.
I should have thought of that.
But you don't understand how that happened because you've had it in your glove and you just put it in your pocket.
Yeah, but it could be radiation still. It's much closer.
You had the whole world in your hand.
No, just some silly desert or whatever it refers to.
If you pick up the blue one, would it be cold?
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't play around with them. Did you ever watch Land of the Lost?
I did not.
I was trying not to make that clear.
Downstairs.
Yeah, you touch them together and it could blow up the whole world. So
don't cross the streams.
Let's.
Now I know that one.
I do think though that why are we listening to this crazy person? Why protect them from who? What radio transmitter?
He's been right so far. He was right in the journal.
Hawkins, by the way, have you told everyone about what happened? Because Benny and that have like in the study, like having a panic in the study. Did you tell everyone about?
Oh no, I haven't said a word about it.
And Benny and that haven't.
I just made sure that door was good and locked.
Yeah, those two haven't even come in. They're just in the study, like panicking.
Yeah, they're hunched over on the table with the computer.
You know, I'm sorry. Could you all turn your backs? I need to use the toilet. You said there was a toilet.
Yeah. Oh, there does seem to be like a thing that you can pull out. Yeah.
I haven't gone in 3 days.
Yes.
You've got 5 layers of clothes to get off too. You better get started.
Yeah. Is there any other way out of this room?
Not from first glance, but considering what you know about this guy, that he seems to be living it, because obviously that room was sealed. That door was sealed when you went in. So there must be another, well, in your head, theoretically, there should be another way out.
You said there was wood paneling all the way around this room, right?
All the way around, yeah.
Can I feel around and see if there's any false panels or other than the bathroom section where Dr. Z's over messing it up? I'll go to that section later. But, just feeling around and running my hand along the wood panel with a gloved hand.
Do a touch hidden for me or what?
We've all seen Young Frankenstein. I may as well help him.
I got 30, so it's a hard on spot hidden. And
I'm still writing out the Fibonacci sequence.
How far have you gotten?
I'm not sure. It's in character.
If the other one matched, but it's a hard for spot hidden.
Okay. So you eventually find a panel that seems to push in, and a door does open. Well, it opens like that. It slides. And all that seems to be there is some kind of weird metal thing with like a black pedestal. Seems to be some machinery around. And that's all that seems to be there. If you thought about it, it seems like some weird sci-fi teleporter, basically, to you.
Ha 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 ha. Like an old-fashioned teleporter.
Yeah, what you've seen in the movies. You'll have seen stuff like this.
Does anybody know what this is over here? I found this panel opened up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, we need to find a way out of here other than which we came. Because I was waiting for the right moment, and I think we've arrived.
But we need to take the crystals with us.
Whatever we do, we need to do it quick because something just took out Kane in the floor below us, and I had to lock the door up. The trackers are in the study shitting themselves, and it's not pretty, and we need to move. And
do we have any Ziploc bags?
Yeah, you will have some stuff with you.
All right, let's put the crystals in that and wrap them in something, and as long as they're not next to your skin, they'll probably be okay.
Palmer, can you do a sanity roll for me because you just heard Kane?
I said what?
Just Palmer, Dr. Z.
Oh.
Just Palmer.
A lot of fail.
Oh, a lot of fame.
If this is some kind of a teleporter to get us out
just
of
a D4.
E4.
let us make sure that there are no flies when you go through.
Oh.
Oh, wait a second. Did he just do sanity?
Yeah.
But isn't he already suffering sanity loss?
Oh yeah, he still is, isn't he?
He's not supposed
Am I?
to be able to.
Yeah, you're fine.
I forgot.
yeah, you're still. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. So how many hours did you roll?
I didn't roll. Should I roll?
Well, it's too late now.
You start from now.
What do I roll?
Roll a 1d10.
1d10.
D10. Here it is. 7.
Yeah, it's barely good.
Still be in it, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then roll. You need to also roll a 1d6.
1d6. 3.
Okay, so you can't remember the last 3 hours.
Okay.
And you can't remember it for 7 hours.
Got it. 3 hours. That takes me to
The beginning of what
midway.
you're about here, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. You'll still be under, so don't worry about that.
So I get those 4.
Yeah, you regained those 4.
Yay.
So yeah, Patrick seems to be looking at this teleporter, or whatever it seems to be. He seems to be looking at it.
You know what it is, Patrick?
He kind of just looks at you.
Don't be an asshole.
course
You know what it is, or don't you?
Of course he does. That's what he came for. Look at his face.
Give me. He's not gonna tell you. He's just gonna keep looking at
I'll
you.
make him tell me.
I'm starting
Don't make him tell me.
I'm starting to think, Dr. Curtis, that perhaps Patrick is the one that's not supposed to get any of this technology.
Yeah.
He's by himself now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, he's gonna tell you now.
Yeah, exactly. I thought he might.
No. Well, all I'm going to assume is that Mr. Acaster, whoever he was, or whoever lived here, probably used to work for Pyrrha, as this is an old prototype Pyrrha teleporter, which no one's meant to know about that we were producing.
So this is what all this was about, to come and get the teleporter back.
No, I didn't know about this. As I said, I wasn't here for the pyramid. I wasn't here for this.
Pyramid.
I wasn't.
What were you here for then, buddy?
I can't tell you if I was classified.
I think we're a little bit past classified.
We are all on the verge of dying.
Curtis, just take him out.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I just rolled 100 for him, so he will be very open.
Yeah, it's no luck. We're being read in, guys.
Leroy, not so fast. Go slowly.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Okay. I'll tell you. It's fine. So we were here because one of our best scientists came over here and he found a civilization over here, which we weren't going to tell you guys. We just wanted you here for the pyramid. We were going to go off and sort out. We lost contact with him. He was secretly in contact with us, and he was helping us, because if we found this civilization, maybe we could bring our research. If they have managed to survive out here as an actual civilization, maybe we can bring it
So
back.
that's the naked people.
Yes, well, we are calling the naked people, yes.
And
knew
your
about it.
scientist is Jeremy.
No, I don't know who Jeremy Acaster is. Never heard of him.
Well, if this is a teleport, does it work?
Yeah, it should do. It'll take a while because it's got to boot up and stuff. It's very old.
And I'm assuming there's only how many people fit in the teleport at once?
If you wait an extra while, at least 4 people at once. It's quite a big circle. So.
And we don't have heaps of time. We've got no other option, really. We have to try and use this thing and hope it works. My vote is we get the women out first. Boot it up. Do you know how this thing works, Patrick?
Of course I do.
Right,
he starts.
Yeah. All right. So
How many
Kim and Coral, you guys go in first. We can take 4. So I reckon Kim, Carol, and the Carlyles.
We don't even know where this thing's going to take us.
Well, it's better than here with the fucking killer mud.
Patrick goes.
It won't be with the madman.
It's localized, so we'll go to a localized area wherever, so it can't be too far away.
So it could actually just put us in the study.
I mean, you're more than welcome to stay here, Jacob.
I doubt it will take it's probably whoever took this other way out, so it's probably somewhere on the surface or another underground area.
Is there a machine on the other side?
There should be. If not, it's only a one-way.
So I've got.
How long does it take to warm up?
About an hour.
Oh my!
Oh shit!
It's an old prototype. It's not our new one.
Yeah, we don't have an hour.
Well,
turn it on. Some of us will have to fight off the monsters while the other ones get away.
Barricade the door.
But by the way, I will just note, all of you do realize that Patrick is being out of character. Very out of character.
Yeah, because he's got a knife at his throat.
But even not for that, this guy is the guy who tried to fight with Leroy and still was a bit of an ass. He's very out of character.
Yeah, but
Can I do,
as was just pointed out, he does have that blade.
Can I do a what do you call it, check on him, a psychology?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to see if he's, that is a 25. Nah, I didn't pass. I can't read him.
Yeah, he just seems a bit
out of character. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, say barricade the door, try and block out as much as we can. It seems to be seeping through. We saw it seep through the cracks in the other room, so I don't know. We've got to try and fill the gaps a bit. Is Jorgen still singing?
Maybe that's attracting them.
I stopped doing that when I began to write out the Fibonacci sequence, but
so are you still writing the Fibonacci sequence?
Don't stop believing.
Oh, Dr. Z.
actually, At the moment, I'm going to notice that Benny and his brother are here.
No, they're in the other room.
They will.
They're in the other.
They will eventually.
Oh, so we never noticed them. None of
They will
only
eventually.
I thought Angus locked the door.
No, he
Locked
locked
the
the
main door.
metal door.
Right.
How many
right.
Ziploc bags did you have, Dr. Z, when you grabbed a Ziploc bag?
I grabbed 3, one for each.
From did you have a large supply?
Well, I brought the whole box, so they're the 1 gallon size.
Oh, if that's available, can we put just them along the edge of the door, the bottom, and then melt it? And then we'd have like a makeshift stopgap so the mud wouldn't seep through.
That's not a bad idea, but I got a better idea. Every time a little bit of mud comes under, we trap it inside the Ziploc bag and we zip it up. And then we just make a little pile and they can't like reform when they can't. I don't know. It's not a bad idea. I don't know if it would make a seal tight enough.
I don't know what we would melt it with effectively, however.
Got a lighter.
Or the heat of the crystals.
Can you all do spot hiddens for me?
Gotta keep an eye on that Patrick. I got a feeling he's trying to.
4.
I failed.
Missed it by 5.
95.
Good. So
Me and Angus with the 4s, baby. Boo, boo, boo.
People past, you will notice that Benny and his compadre, they look a bit pale, and there seems to be like a substance, like just dripping down the side, like dribble, but it's more brown. And
hard out. I'm just like.
Yeah, I think they've been taken over by the muddies.
Mud buddies.
Well, there's one way to find out, and I shoot one of them in the kneecap.
Okay. Don't need to roll, because as you shoot, the bullet just goes straight through and it just forms back.
It sort of splatter. Yeah, okay.
Shit.
We've got company, boys.
And we got to make sure they don't get the crystals.
Actually, are they looking pale and a look out of it like Jorgen was when he was looking at the bottom? I wish you'd said yes, because I would have shot him in the kneecap.
No, this is a different...
Well, Dr. Curtis, I'm not sure why you're out of character.
It's the... These are the
Wilberforce.
These are like the Wilberforce from that story.
Under the mountain.
Yes, there you go.
And also, you'll notice that now the like skin fleshy color fades into the mud, and it's now just a mud.
This is not good. What are we gonna do now, man?
Can you speak? Are they doing anything?
They're kind of going like this.
Dr. Z.
Yes.
Whatever the fuck that means. Oh.
It means Zosima.
Zosimos. It's okay. I'm not offended.
I think he's lagging.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. I thought the Mudman said yes, but it was not. Okay, Dr. Z, why don't you take the red hot one and stick it against one of them and see if it dries them up or something.
Yeah, it's a good point. I'm gonna toss it at them.
What are you tossing at them?
The red crystal.
The red crystal, okay.
But
out of the bag. It's not still wrapped in the bag.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to see if they stay away from it.
You toss it at them, and it seems to stop in the middle of them, but the mud's kind of gone away from it, so it's kind of in the middle of them, floating in the middle, and the mud's separated away from it. So it's kind of, there's now a circle in this mud monster.
But it doesn't seem to be hurting them, or?
No, it just seems to, the shape of the eyes have kind of got a bit angry looking. You know, they seem to be smaller and scowling at you.
So it is actively avoiding the crystal. Well, what the hell? Let's try the other two.
Well, I wonder what happens if you shoot the crystal. if it explodes and destroys them or us.
Ah.
I don't know if that's
Well, we seem pretty destroyed at the moment anyway.
Can everyone but Palmer do no? Yeah, everyone but Palmer do a sanity roll.
Double 0.
Actually, Johansson, you don't do one. I'll send
Right.
you.
Okay.
I got
I got a pass.
I passed too.
Here comes the fib.
Wait, you got a 0-0.
I got a triple 0. Yeah.
Okay. Who else failed? Did everyone else pass or?
It's the trippy zebra print, leopard skin.
So the pass people take 2. Pass people take 2. Normal Napier, did you pass or did you fail?
Passed.
Okay, cool. Just take 2. Dr. Z, a D10 for me, please.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Come on, Greek Orthodoxy. Don't fail me now. 4. I didn't go insane.
I've only got 4
I've-
more before
I've
I get
seen
I lose 20%. Is
Um,
it 20% per session or 20% overall?
Per day. If you lose 20% in a single day.
Or
whatever
would
day
we be
that-
classing that as
from the time you got up this morning until the time you go to sleep?
Okay. Because the rules say per game hour. But I know that the group does it differently. So
I think it means like each game we play. If you lose 20% within that game, is that how it works?
Well, it's however
in the
GM
rules, it's
Yeah, I guess it's how the GM
the
wants.
actual game rules. Your character's life. It's an hour in your character's life, your character's experience. So, like,
Right.
if you're my character, within your 1 hour, if you lose 20% or more, then you go bonkers.
it's a lot of
But I think we've been doing it differently in the group, where I think it seems like in the group we've been doing it per session, but I'm not 100% certain.
For this purpose, I'll maybe go for now per day / per session, depending
Okay,
on how it works out.
cool.
Okay.
All right. So I didn't go complete. I streamed, but that's about all.
Okay. Jorgen, I did send you a PM.
Oh.
So yeah, what are you guys doing? The crystal is floating.
in the middle of one of the mud guys.
Yeah. The other
And there's
mud
2 of them.
The other mud creature's kind of just now his hands go down and just staring.
So
Does the mud
I
creature have any
am-
sort of? Oh, go ahead.
I am staring at the red crystal that is suspended within the opening in the mud guy, and Dr. Z just said we should try shooting it. I think it was Dr. Z. I will shout out, "That's a great idea, Dr. Z," and I will lunge for Mr. Palmer's pistol.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm shooting Jorgen.
Well, he gets to act. He gets the round before you. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'm if he takes the gun, I'm shooting Jorgen.
Do I get a
He's saying-
dexterity reaction attempt or?
a dodge.
Well,
Yeah.
it would basically be you get to choose whether to attack me or to dodge me.
I'm going back in the study.
Let's see. I don't want to attack, but I just want to sort of elbow him.
Right.
Sort of.
You're dodging.
Yeah.
Okay. So I make a hard pass. I make a regular pass.
Okay. So dodge. That's half of dexterity.
Right.
Yeah.
And you need to make a hard or better.
Oh no! It's a 10. Rolled. Let's see. 37's dodge. So that is a.
Hard.
Oh, that's a hard.
Yeah. So you managed to jump out of the way.
And dodgers beat attackers, so you win.
Oh, well, then that means I would have not been grabbed by you. Anyway.
Phew.
So yeah, you
Okay.
Jorgen, what's wrong with you?
Oh, I
You
thought
guys
you
finished
attacked me back. I'm sorry. Dr. Curtis. I think we need to shoot the crystal. Shoot the crystal. It will explode and damage the mud thing.
What?
It's trying to obviously avoid contact with it, so if you shoot it and shatter it into bits, it will not be fast enough because shattering crystals are faster than mud flowing.
Okay, I take a
And
quick
it obviously wishes to.
I take a quick look at Leroy's, basically all of the rest of the doctors' expressions on their faces.
Well, I
Yeah.
made the suggestion.
Guys, Leroy, Jacob, Hank?
Hell no!
Don't shoot the crystal.
Shoot the crystal.
Oh, 50-50. Oh,
Yeah, but
Okay, if you're gonna shoot the crystal, I'm getting Carol, Kim, and everyone and Sammy out into the study with Angus.
yeah, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I mean, we aren't certain about this. This seems like a pretty big commitment.
Don't worry, you won't remember it after it's done anyway.
And I've got everyone in the study, and I'm pulling the door closed.
okay.
Dr. Z, are you sure on this?
No.
What choice do we have?
But to clarify, left in the room is Napier, Dr. Z, and Patrick, Palmer,
And
and,
the
and
transporter.
Jorgen,
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
transporter.
and the teleporter.
The only way out of here.
Okay, I take a single shot, center mass, into Crystal.
Can I have a shoot roll, please? A shooting roll.
Okay,
Yes.
80, and I rolled a 32. Boom.
That's a hard.
As you shoot
That's
it,
a hard pass.
the room just becomes like fills with like a white light, and everyone in the room, you disappear.
Die. You die.
Disappear.
Oh, shit.
You die.
I'll come back to you in a minute.
Okay, we disappeared.
Curtis and Hawkins, you just see like a white light come through, like the door a little bit. But
Is
then
there a force to the light? Like, is it
Yeah.
is it just like there's a light, or we feel like a thump against the door?
Yeah, there's like a thump.
Okay.
It's like a
Explosion.
power.
Yeah.
But then it just disappears.
Leroy,
Okay.
that wasn't good.
Slowly open the door to look back in the room.
No one's in there, not even the mud creatures.
Is there any damage to the room?
No damage at all.
Is
But
the
the red
teleporter still in there?
Teleport is still there, and the red crystal is on the floor.
Right, I'll pick up the crystal. I've got gloves on, just to clarify. And I'll have like a, you know those like it's like a cloth, like a skin cloth thing that you can keep things dry and stuff.
Chamois.
Yeah, I've got like a chamois thing which I use for artifacts, like artifact bag type thing. So I've got one of those, and I'll put it in my pouch. I'm gonna go over to the teleporter to see if it's still warming up, and it still seems to be going. I've got no real technical knowledge on that sort of stuff, but I'm assuming maybe Kim or someone, Sammy might. I don't know.
Sammy just looks confused looking at her.
Well, is Patrick still in there? Or is
No, Patrick is with you guys.
Oh,
It's you guys disappeared with Patrick and possibly the mud creatures, wherever you went.
Okay, we're in fucking trouble. Okay, Angus, can you hear anything else past the metal door that you locked?
Let me listen. No, I cannot. I don't hear anything. It's 74.
Okay, well, how long has it been since we started the teleporter? Because he said it would take about an hour.
Not that long, like
20
15,
minutes? 15, 20 minutes? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it's just us and the ladies and Sammy.
And Sammy.
And
Well,
and Carlo.
That's right.
The Carlisles, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they're with you.
Okay, well, at least we can get the girls out in the Carlisles, and then it's just you, me, and Sammy, and we just got to wait for it to warm up again. I think that's our best option. We barricade ourselves relatively in here. It looks like the mud creatures have gone with the guys.
Curtis, can you do a listen roll, and Hawkins do another listen roll for me?
Okay.
I'll get Sammy to do a listen roll as well.
I got a listen roll. I got I just got a regular, just on my thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 94.
On that metal door, you hear like splashing, like it's almost like something is catapulting itself at the door, trying to bring it down, but nothing's happening to the door.
Just to clarify, though, so that door, is it like an airlock door a little bit?
Yeah.
Like, so it's secure. Okay.
Yeah, nothing can even seep underneath it. It seems it's a very secure.
Okay, so the mud is on the other side. I can hear the mud on the other side. It's definitely there. If we open it, we're screwed. As far as I can tell, we're safe where we are now, because it's an airlock door. I think our best bet is to wait for this thing to warm up, get the Carlisles and the women out, and then we wait for it to warm up, and you, me, and Sammy get out. What do you reckon, Angus?
It's good with me. We can sit here and kind of thumb through this guy's papers and all his personal stuff and see if there's anything cool.
You and I have still got plenty of snacks from when we raided the thing. And so we ask the rest of the group, is everyone okay with that? Everyone okay with the Carlisles and the women going first, and then Sammy's happy to chill with us, and I guess we'll just wait it out.
Yeah, Robert's like, yes, I can defend my wife and these women. And Carl just goes, it's more like I'll defend you, Robert.
I go over to Coral and I say, are you armed?
She goes, of course I am, and like pulls up her top a little bit and shows you her guns.
Ooh, not too much. Hey.
That's hot as shit, Leroy.
Yeah, I just leave it here.
Shows you her gun.
Yeah. I know how to pick them. Woo! Cool. Yeah. So I'll just sort of smile and give her a kiss on the cheek and just say, you always were prepared. And then we'll wait it out. We'll just get comfy and.
Hawkins, you kind of get hugged by Kim. Kim kind of hugs you.
Oh,
that's right, boo.
You guys are missing out, man. With this. Oh.
And Sam just lights what looks like
a spliff.
Yeah.
Fucking love Sammy.
Sammy's good shit.
He's
got cheese balls. We got weed. We got women.
We may never leave.
Yeah. Why would we?
We're here.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty livable in here as well. So,
exactly. But also while we're doing that, me and Angus said, as he said, we'll go through the guys' books and paperwork and try and see if we can find any more information on what was going on and who Jeremy was. And
yeah. Okay, so I'll say you're gonna do that, and I'll go to the other four. I just want to know who had the other two crystals. Did Dr. Z have
Dr. Z.
You grabbed all three.
Yeah.
Oh, so you still got the other two. Yeah.
He's got the blue and the green, and we've got the red.
Yeah. So I'm going to go to the other four now.
Cool.
So the other four, you kind of find yourself in this white room. It's all white. There doesn't seem to be a doorway. The mud creeks aren't here. Patrick is with you. And
that's good.
You just hear a voice. Right? It's just like,
welcome. I'm one step to seeing you all burn.
What?
Sanity?
Who the hell are you?
Is it like a sound in our heads?
Yeah. Well, it's not in your heads. It seems to be bouncing around the room. This white, endless-looking room. Seems to be the sound just bouncing around. It repeats in your ear. As well.
I'm just going to walk forward and see if I can find a wall or anything but just endless whiteness.
Yeah, you walk forward and you just end up you walk forward and you end up back. You know what I mean? Like
approaching them again from behind. Yeah. It's like the Asteroids game from the 70s.
I will get you to do sanity, but we'll wait for we'll just wait for a few seconds.
This is not what I expected heaven to look like.
I don't think it's heaven.
This is far from heaven.
Kind of
Oh no.
This is far from heaven. This is my realm, should you say.
And you are.
And who are you?
I do not wish to speak my name just yet.
It's Pickle.
This goes. However, I've been trapped here for a long, long time.
Xanax.
So it is not exactly your realm, then, is it?
Well, it was created to hold me.
You are the devil. I know who you are. You're the devil.
I'm not the devil.
That's what the devil would say, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're a religious man.
Aren't we all in some way or another?
You're out of your depths.
By the way, all of these, every time he speaks, it repeats like multiple times after every.
Like an echo?
Yeah.
Echoing around.
Well, I don't know. I'm probably not. It's probably a silly name that you have. If you don't want to share it with us.
I'm going to lie down and try to go to sleep since I don't have anything to. Oh, no, wait, that's not true. I'm going to take off my rings and lay them out on the floor and arrange them by color and size, and then pull out fistfuls of flash drives from my pockets and arrange them by color and size as well.
Oh, well. At least you have a hobby.
Indeed. I never knew this would be so entertaining until I saw the Mudman.
Creature, you are trapped here. You are trapped in the endless white void.
Yes.
What can we do to keep you here?
He doesn't respond to that, but he does say,
your time here, you're not going to be here for long.
Well, we expected to be dead.
You're just in the passing period.
Oh. Is this like that Stephen King story with the white void? Yes. It's like, can he actually lay down? And is there a floor, or is it just white?
It's white, but he can lay down. But if you look up, you can see you guys standing there and him laying down. So it's like we're in a giant
one of those again.
Yeah.
So what do you want? What do you want of us?
Well, while you're here, you could free me.
I don't think we really want to do that.
He just told
but
us.
But since I notice us on the ceiling, if I notice us on the ceiling, I'm going to start jumping up and see if I can get past the halfway point of gravity.
No, you're just jumping. Nothing really happens.
All right. Well, I keep doing that forever.
apparently we don't want to help you because apparently we're too stupid to know what your name is. So obviously we're too stupid to help you.
Well, if I told you my name, you would probably never live a normal life ever again.
Is it Woody Allen?
Unusual.
There's nothing normal about this, so.
Is it Michael Jackson?
O.J. Simpson.
Oh no.
Can I have a power roll from you? Oh,
Did you say all of us?
yeah, all of you.
Or just Dr. Z? All of us.
Power. I did not pass.
Okay.
There. Also fail.
So who failed and who passed?
I failed.
I passed.
Also
Johan?
fail.
Okay, so
Fail.
fails, you're fine. You're actually fine. Napier, I'm gonna PM you if you're the only one. So he's still speaking. He's just saying like "free me" and stuff like that. But Napier, you hear him say something else while I'm about to message you. Hold on. There we go. There we go. And everyone, all of you do a sanity roll now.
Oh boy.
Even if we're already crazy.
Failed.
Oh, Jorgen and Palmer, don't worry, just Dr. Z and Napier.
Just me. I failed.
Me
You
too.
failed.
You're going to join us.
Okay, Dr. Z,
And the nutty fire.
a D8 for me.
Oh, God.
And Dr. Napier, a D10 for me.
Faith, do not fail me.
Oh.
Faith has failed me. I got a 7.
Okay.
Shall I use the chart upon the wall?
I think we're all going to need the chart here pretty soon.
And Napier needs to count as well.
All right. You know, I'm not buying any of this. You are all out to get me.
Okay.
I think that this is a trick that David, you and Napier and Jorgen have cooked up, and I am not believing anything that any of you say, because you're all out to get me.
Well, I respond to the Dr. Z on... Oh, I'm sorry.
Can we just get Napier to roll a D8 as well?
Okay. Okay.
Because you need to go off the table as well.
2.
2. What's 2, Dr. Z?
2 is flee and panic. Of course, he can't go back.
No, you
He
will.
just keeps running back.
So for 1d10
endlessly.
rounds, yeah, for 1d10 rounds, he just keeps running past. And every time he runs, I make sure that I'm not looking at him directly.
That's 10 rounds, baby.
I continue jumping toward us on the roof, and while I'm doing so, I say to the Dr. Z that's up there, "Oh no, we are your friends. You don't have to worry about us."
Nope, I don't believe you anymore.
Dr. Z. Dr. Z, it's us. Do you remember?
No. I don't care. You're all the bad guys. I am just going to.
Jorgen, I sent you a message for your next little.
Yeah.
I have no idea where we are. But Dr. Z, we're not here to hurt you.
Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you?
Jorgen.
I was run away from you.
Napier.
I'll point at Dr. Palmer.
Guys.
Then you all hear the You hear the voice. And he just goes, "You're free now, children." And you kind of just swirl around. And yeah, we'll go back to Curtis and Hawkins.
Oh,
So for purposes, and I'll say an hour. You've waited an hour because time's been a while. I'm in there. So,
All right, so
it's ready. The green light is on.
now you said the Carlyles, they work for Perina, right?
They were just they were hired by Pyrrha to be the head. So
Okay, but I'm saying like, so they don't know how this thing works either.
No.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to have a go anyway.
I'll drive it, man. Ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah. So great. Angus is high.
I got this, man. I seen it on TV, bro. I got this.
Okay, sweet, bro. Shut. Cool, dude. So yeah, we get them onto the teleporter. I give Kroll a hug, and then me, Sammy, and Angus step back and let Angus do his thing.
Okay. Angus, can you do a luck roll for me?
Yeah.
And with a disadvantage on that luck roll because you're high.
Oh Jesus!
I don't think we're gonna need that, sir. That's a 94. I would happily roll another.
Like me.
If you want.
Okay. So
I've already
we just kill them all?
2.
the four of them get on and they teleport off fine.
Yeah. But it
Like
destroys the machine.
And then the machine just sparks. Can you do a dodge roll? And Sammy needs to do a dodge roll as well.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
Sammy's dead.
I don't even know what
I got a hard pass.
I failed.
Okay. Can you just take a d6 of damage for me, Angus?
Oh, come on. 6.
Oh.
Ouch, bro. That's
Yeah, Sammy took 5 as well. Sammy took 5.
Okay.
So Hawkins, you've got like a shrapnel in you, and so does Sammy.
Okay.
man.
Okay. Because I dodged, so I'm okay.
Yeah, you're fine, Curtis. You're fine.
All right. So I kind of. Fuck. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna go do some first aid on Angus as my first thing, and then I'll do first aid on Sammy. So do I roll twice?
Yeah, roll twice, and
Okay.
we're coming up to a good. We're coming up to after this bit.
Okay. So the first one was a 21, which is a pass.
Okay.
And the second one is an 05. So I'll do the 05 for Angus, so he gets a good thing, and then I'll use the 21 on Sammy, who is less hurt.
Okay.
I get them stable, basically.
Yeah. For purposes, just gain like 4 extra HP. So just gain 4 HP.
Gotcha, bro.
So
Okay, so we're gonna
got the shrapnel out, and you've kind of done a shoddy job. But you guys, the one stuff that you notice is you hear a crash in the study. I'm going to leave it with you guys there. And to you four find yourself fine. All the effects that are on you, all the effects that you were suffering, they're gone. Because hours have actually gone by. But your body... Your body will know that.
Go fish.
And you find yourself in what looks like a park, a kid's park. There's like grass and there's a swing and then you see a few naked people just walking around and children running around, and children are clothed because some of them are clothed. Some of the adults are a little bit clothed. It's not like too clothed because everyone's like full on pretty much nude here. And we'll leave it there.
Oh,
okay.
I feel like people are naked. Okay.
We're in a
All
nudist colony.
Wow, what a crazy ride. Our players included John Byram, Michael Ray, Stuart Lively, Zane Fleming, Cthulhu Bob, and myself, with Josh Harwood as the keeper of the secrets. We're currently producing up to 5 shows a week with music and sound effects added in post-production in order to create a richer listener experience. We provide audio-only versions of our shows, free for you to download from Podbean or iTunes. The costs involved with our show are provided almost entirely by our patrons. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. If you'd like to support our show, please visit our Patreon account. Just $1 or $2 a month helps us a lot. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch that bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We really enjoy reading them. This is Tom Rayleigh, together with all members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.